Wait, are we really gonna beat her like this?
Just keep throwing stones.
The Valerian Isles, jewels of the Ibero Sea. Long a center of naval commerce, the people here have struggled throughout history for dominion over these shores. Finally, there rose a man to put an end to this conflict, Tactics Ogre. History would know him as the Dynast King. Tactics took the disparate races of men calling the islands home and united them as one. He encouraged marriage between clans, forging bonds to strengthen his newborn kingdom. For fully half a century, the Dynast King reigned, and Valeria knew prosperity. But the embers of discord smoldered. Upon the death of the king, Abuna Branton Morn incited the ruling Buckram to declare the independence of their royal city of Hyde. Yet the schemings of the Abuna had only just begun. Backed by the Holy Lodician Empire to the north, Branton created the Buckram Valerian Kingdom, naming himself as regent. He would have seen his rule span the Isles were it not for Lancelot Tartaros, High Champion of the Dark Knights of Lodis. Lancelot warned against such reckless expansion, and reluctantly, Branton reined in his troops. This left two clans to vie for supremacy in the south, the Galgastani and the Wallister. 7 men in 10 were Galgastani, and on order of Hierophant Leandor Balbatos, the Galgastani declared blood war against the weaker Wallister in a move to claim the south as their own. Valeria watched as the wholesale slaughter of the Wallister race began. Duke Judah Ronway led the Wallister in resistance. They were far outmatched. In the span of half a year, they had been brought to their knees. Balbatos proclaimed the kingdom of Galgastan, and with it an official end to the blood war. But these things would bring no end to Wallister suffering. A piecemeal resistance continued, yet with their duke in chains, efforts flagged. The remaining Wallister were confined to a small province allotted them by Balbatos and the Galgastani. There, the survivors resigned themselves to eke out such life as they could. Victory begets peace, and for once, the battlefields of Valeria stood silent. Yet none believed the calm would last.
This is a very long and story-driven game that we've been wanting to show off on the channel. The videos will be long, and at times there won't be any commentary. My microphone was also not recording, but it will be for future episodes. This run, we will not be using unique story characters in battle unless necessary. Instead, we're using characters designed by our community members. They choose the race, class, preferred weapon type, and element. And as such, everybody's welcome to join the stream on Discord when we record. That link will be in the description of this video. Enjoy.
Which that reminds me of a lot.
Yeah, same developer.
It's pretty decent.
Yeah.
Let's go with Grind Knight's birthday. Alright, Tickles, these ones are all on you.
My beloved.
Interesting.
We want to behead that guy. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Myself. Yeah. An illusion.
Edgy.
Yeah, that's right. My family and fortune.
She kept your friends.
Yeah. Let's do the fire.
Good choice.
That's all optics.
You want to watch him slaughter everybody? Really builds up the emotional turmoil. Yeah. Yeah, it works for me.
Yeah, it's a big story.
Oh, yeah.
It's as we heard, Denham. Lancelot's returned.
Then it's time. Right, sister?
Time
Who's
to
this
end this
Lancelot
madness.
guy?
We can't beat him. You know that.
What are you saying, Joshua? You'd have us pass up a chance like this?
It's foolishness to think the three of us might defeat the Dark Knights.
They're the ones who have been foolish, and we stand to gain.
Don't tell me you're scared. If you've lost your taste for blood, I'll do this myself.
That's enough, Vice. Let's go.
No, this won't end well. And what do we gain by taking their lives anyway?
Lancelot is captain of the Dark Knights, and they are the source of Barkram power. Kill Lancelot, and you remove one of the pillars supporting them. The Barkram will falter, if only for a moment. Yet that moment will be all the encouragement the Galgastani require. They want Valeria for their own.
The turmoil of the last war has only just settled. And you'd start another?
Are we Wallister so free of turmoil now, Joshua? We are less than vermin in their eyes. Insects to be crushed underfoot.
Gotta agree with
If
Vice
war
on that
begins
whole
anew-
statement.
We'll die just the same.
Vice is kind of based.
Shh, they're here. We'll flank them. Denham, go round behind.
Right.
She makes a pretty good healer, though.
Who goes there?
Friends of the
Fastest ambush
Resistance,
ever.
and no friends of yours.
The Resistance.
I expected a warmer welcome than this. They're children.
Wait, do you even know who we are?
You're Lancelot, and that makes you my enemy.
Lancelot is my name, true. How is it that you know me?
How could I forget you? The Dark Knights laid torch to this town only a winter past.
The Dark Knights? But we come from the kingdom of New Zenobia to the east.
And Lancelot of the Dark Knights has but one eye. You have two.
One eye, you say? Would that he lacked my name as well. His reputation, it seems, does me no favors.
No marauding knights us, but mercenaries come looking for work.
I am Lancelot Hamilton, a holy knight of Zenobia.
And I am Canopus, the one they name Windcaller. Our aged companion here is...
That's the bro character.
The Starseer, Warren Oman, at your service.
Maiden Warhorn, a knight of Zenobia, as it please you.
Gildis is my name. There now, no need to be frightened.
I wasn't. I don't know what to say.
Forgive us, good knights, but perhaps this meeting might benefit us both. We have need of strength such as yours.
Ah, tell us your tale then. We are strangers in this land, and I would hear more of it.
Vice is my name. It would seem that you are not our enemy.
I am the Sybil Karshua, and this is my brother, Denham.
Oh, yeah.
Do not be so quick to trust, sister. We know nothing of these men save their name.
You are mistrustful for one
Yeah, I
so
don't
young.
think so.
Let's leave the children to play amongst themselves, Lancelot.
We mean you no harm. Is the benefit of the doubt too much to ask?
Where are your manners, Denham? Apologize at once.
It's kind of crazy how many branching options there are as
I
far as
swear
that goes
on my
later
blade,
on.
on my honor as a knight, I will be no enemy of yours.
Hey,
You must
Farcon.
forgive my brother. He is quick to anger.
Already forgotten, though you did give us quite the surprise. Now, do you think we might talk somewhere out of this wretched heat?
We have just the place. It's not much, but it's secret, and it's safe. As it is, we lack swords enough to face the Galgastani. The Bakram share our deficit, a deficit they've remedied by joining forces with Lodis.
So Lodis sent them the Dark Knights Loslorian.
Loslorian is an order under the direct command of High Priest Sardian, ruler of Lodis. They are said to be the greatest of the 16 orders and the High Priest's favorite besides. Yet he uses them not in open battle, but in shadows and secrecy. They are his ears and his dagger. They are as dark as their name.
And these Dark Knights, whatever you call them, are backing the Bakram, eh?
So, why are you come to our isle? Does Zenobia
Fucking
fear
Ned.
to claim Valeria as her own? Do Lodis and Zenobia mean to bring their wars to our shores?
Enough, Vice.
Your question deserves an answer. We are Zenobian, after all. Yet we do not serve as knights of Zenobia. We were banished, cast out.
We're outlaws. No place waiting for us back home, nah?
We've come to find work, preferably of the well-paying variety.
I don't trust you, and I don't trust your story. This is our fight.
Vice, please. Lord Knight, you must forgive our passion.
There is nothing to forgive. Tell me, what will you do now?
For one, we have to get Duke Ronway out of Almorica.
Duke Ronway. He is your leader.
Not just us. He leads all the Wollister. The Galgastani hold him captive in their castle. They plan to execute him, if the rumors are to be believed. And we mean to stop them.
A duke? But if his purse matches his title, a little rescue work might be just the thing. How about it, Lancelot?
Look, I'm sorry for not trusting you. It's true that if we're to rescue the Duke, we're going to need help.
Then there's nothing to be gained jabbering on here, ne? To Almorica Castle.
Wait! The castle is well defended. A fight there would mean our deaths. And yours, Lord Knight. And I've seen enough of fighting. Enough of death.
What about you, Denham? Would you have our aid?
Are you gonna sacrifice her in this playthrough?
No.
Sounds
this is
like a
our fight.
spoiler.
I must decline your
Oh
offer.
yeah, I guess it is.
What if I told you we make for Almorica too? Not to aid you, but to fight for our own purpose. The arrow of the nobleman and the hunter may find the same hare, though one shoots for sport and the other for his supper. What say we work together, while such cooperation is to our mutual benefit?
Why not let him join us? I have a feeling they'll come whether we want it or not.
Good, then it's settled. We will prepare at once.
Why do you not heed me, brother? I know how you must feel. But what of my feelings? I don't want to lose you. Our father is dead. A hard truth, but a truth all the same. In all the world. You are the only one bound to me by blood. I couldn't bear to let you die. Forgive me. I know my words will not sway you. Only promise me. Promise you'll never leave your sister.
What's keeping you? Everyone's ready. You can't coddle him forever. He's no little boy anymore.
Do not speak to me of my brother. He does not share your lust for blood.
I have no love for war, but I'd sooner die on my feet than on my knees.
You would die on the backs of others.
You were the one who brought them in here, Kashua.
Because when I find a tool well suited for a job, I use it. At least one of us has the sense to recognize an opportunity. You should thank me.
Is that how you see people? As tools? I'd have expected more of a Sybil.
I only want to see an end of death.
Right.
You don't have to worry about me.
Yeah.
I can hold my...
That would have been pretty decent. Little castle dungeon. Usually,
Hey,
what,
you're the
4?
rebels what been hiding out
4
in
deep?
Goliath. Here to save your duke, is
That
he?
varies. It's like 3,
2,000
maybe 4.
goth on that one's head, boys. Half the purse to him what brings him down.
Yeah, I think you only have 2 fights in here, right?
A narrow stream,
Sometimes
scarce
you have a
one
third
pace
one.
across. Easily jump this.
For the special
Watch.
ones.
But look before, nah. You can only jump to ground of the same height or lower.
One of the winged, like me, moves with no heed of height or terrain.
Makes them pretty OP. I don't like to use them in my playthroughs. It makes it
Even
like
so,
too easy.
rushing in alone without someone to watch your back is asking for an early grave.
Maybe.
Always keep a close watch on the action to see who will move next. Avoid unnecessary actions and keep speed on your side. The distance a unit moves and the actions it takes determine how long it must wait to move again. The order in which units act is called the attack turn. Keep a close eye on this. You can sort units by order of attack turn to quickly tell which unit will move next.
When a unit's turn comes round, you can command it to move, act, or use skills. What's more, you can issue these
I mean, it's a
commands in
pretty
any
decent
order you see
tutorial.
fit. Think on your
Yeah.
choice as well.
Doesn't bog you down with all sorts of unnecessary information.
The command to move can be cancelled at any time. If you find a unit out of range for a planned attack, try moving it to a different location.
Units begin battle with no MP, that being the font of all magical power. Units accumulate MP gradually over time. Powerful
Yeah, I
magic
think we unlocked that a few
requires
fights in.
greater amounts of MP, so think ahead before
I like that they don't start
casting
with
a
MP
spell.
in here, because you can't like instantly start off with a strong spell. I do like that.
Those backline archers.
Well, they're pretty trash in this one. In the PSP version, they were way better. But in here, they kind of suck.
Skills are divided into 4 broad categories: action, support, auto,
I'm an
and special.
archaeologist.
Units
That's
learn
me.
skills as they gain
Well, you
levels,
you do it until
according
you
to
get
their
the
class.
gunner.
That just now was
Then you
meditate,
just what
an
is it, the
auto
machinist?
skill. Auto skills will
Yeah, they're
sometimes
definitely
take
better.
effect before your turn comes around.
Yeah,
Use this
Fusiliers.
to your advantage. A conjurer of magics must do more than learn a spell to wield it in battle. You must assign each spell before you enter the fray. Assign spells to your units from the party screen. Be sure that you don't forget.
You'll need a class mark in order to change a unit's class. Some class marks can be found for sale in shops, but not all are to be had so easily. A unit's level doesn't change when they change classes, so if one class isn't working out, a new line of work may be in order. There's no reason to go making things harder on yourself than they already are.
To use common consumables, such as Mendleaf in battle, you'll have to prepare before you're on the field. Up to 4 may be ready.
I like how they have
Best
a,
choose them with
limiting
your unit's
factor
needs in
when you
mind.
bring to.
Take heed of the enemy's element before striking. There are 8 in all. Air, earth, lightning, water, fire.
Okay, I lied. They're
ice,
talking a little bit more than I
light,
remembered.
and darkness. Each element has its strength. Air against earth and so on. It can be enough to give you the edge you need.
Each unit has a level, but so does your party. Your party's level will rise
it's a good little
as you
refresher.
lead them to victory in the stages to come. And
Because it helps with
remember,
all sorts of ideas for
the
our
unit
project.
can't advance beyond the level of the party.
Oh yeah.
And the level
One
cap they
whisper
have
of
on this
Ronway's
is pretty
execution and
decent,
out
too.
you come, bold as you please. A rat can smell a trap, but not all rebels, huh? High time we were rid of your
It just
lot.
brings more of a challenge to it.
Right.
Support
Yeah, you're
skills
so
are
used
just
to
that,
just grinding
skills
for
that
days.
provide some passive benefit to the user. When I move, you'll notice yellow points of light near me on the ground. This is a support skill called Rampart Aura. Any foes entering the range of the aura will be unable to move further until their next turn. Some support skills hinder the enemy's movement, while others might grant enhanced strength. Consider well your class and lay of the battlefield when choosing which to use.
Some thread.
A trap, and we walked right into it.
Trap or no, we fight or we die. I've never let a Galgastani get the better of me, and I don't mean to start today.
Focus, Vice. Our first duty is to save the Duke.
Don't lecture me on duty. Your only duty is to stay alive.
You should not speak to Denham so. He was only trying to help.
Wait, you're no Wallisters. I know a man from Lodis when I see one.
You don't have to pick up the bags either. Which is... I was always rushing to pick up the bags.
Yeah, it kind
Are
of
you
takes
all
away
right,
from the
Denham?
fight if you're focused on just picking
You
the
shouldn't
bags
let
up all the
Vice
time.
get to you.
I'm fine, sister. Back to the
It's
battle.
like having an HM slave in Pokemon. You do a little more damage too. I didn't even notice because I'm used to speeding it up, but the default speed is so slow. I think that was a big complaint some people had too.
I think it speeds up the music too, doesn't it?
No, because it's just like an FPS thing. So like things like the music and certain special effects are independent. Do it. Yeah.
Looks like our luck has turned.
Like the dialogue is normal speed as well. I like the change they did to the levels. I didn't like the class sharing the levels in the PSP version, but I came from Final
The
Fantasy
way inside
Tactics,
is
so
clear.
it was weird.
Stay on guard.
Yeah.
Leave the heavy lifting to us, Denham. Cover our flank. That's all we ask.
This game's a lot deeper than Tactics, though, I think. On like a, you know, where they hide stuff in the game.
Oh yeah,
Secret characters and stuff.
I think
time for this, with Master Nibeth away.
I'll let the cutscene play first.
We face the rogues who slew Bapol and his men. Underestimate them and share Bapol's fate. Give these rebel swine a taste of Galgastani steel. Almorica shall never fall.
I like Final Fantasy Tactics storyline more than this, although this is still a really good story. But everything else, I think Tactics Ogre does better. Like the unlockables, the combat, classes, everything's better.
Yeah, it's all pretty decent.
Yeah.
But yeah, Tactics story is pretty decent.
Oh yeah, I like it.
Interlopers, why do you meddle in our affairs? Our struggle with the Wallister goes back generations. It's no concern of yours. Or do you seek to claim Valeria as Lodis does? I will have your answer.
We are men without a country. We have lent them our swords because it suits us to do so.
And we're looking for mercenary work, as it happens. Not hiring, by any chance.
And worry you'll leave for a bigger purse? We don't need outsiders to do our killing.
He makes a good point. Let's rescue this Duke, collect our reward, and be done with it.
A craven who would choose lucre over loyalty deserves only one reward.
If you ever want to convince somebody to try Tactics Ogre, I've learned that a lot of people play Final Fantasy XIV, and in Final Fantasy XIV they added Palace of the Dead to it. You just tell them, "Oh, it's in Tactics Ogre. That's where they got it from." They're like, "What?" And out of everything you can tell them, that's what interests them because it's Final Fantasy XIV. I think it was Force of Pain. Yeah, much edgier. I think it was 100 floors, because I remember on the 50th floor you meet Tabby. I like endless dungeons, especially tactics games, which is any game in general. I like the concept of like a randomized endless dungeon that scales the difficulty.
Oh, are you talking about for the automatic battle? I think that's later, isn't it? Oh. It's after this dungeon, right?
No, not the AI toggle.
Oh.
I think it just means like the pop-ups, you don't have to keep hitting A. It might just take a second. Almost like it's a tutorial fight or something.
Sorry, Denim. I'm out. And I'd better not hear any grumbling.
I do like that that's an actual item you can get, because in a lot of games they let the enemies always can teleport away, but you actually can do it in here if you have the item. So yeah, it might be worth it. I don't know though, is it worth an item slot instead of just having a revive and a potion? Maybe. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's fine just to do like a normal bury it. Hopefully none of our friends will die. Yeah. Technically, we could bring him back as a zombie, right? I like that Kashua, by the way, ran up and meleeed him. Some genius AI. Yeah,
you gotta control your healers for sure.
Never. I put mine on automatic and I use 3 every run.
For Galgastan.
Just immediately run up.
Best class. My
Archer.
favorite class.
Everybody knows it's Archer.
No. Just block all their arrows.
Master Race Archer.
Taste of freedom is sweet. You have my thanks. Sweeter still that Wallister youths came to my aid. Denham, was it? Doubtless you and your friends are a gift from the Great Father himself. The Wallister boon is great, and our future bright.
We are not alone in our loyalty. Upon word of your grace's release, many Wallister have left their haunts for Almorica.
And there is still time before the Galgastani come to remedy my freedom. Though not long, I fear. We must regroup. Now I must ask if the tale our guests have told us is indeed the truth.
Upon my sword it is. We are outcasts from our land.
I do not doubt your sword. It is the whiskers of your companion that give me pause. I hear a diviner matching his description was ever at the side of King Tristan when your new Zenobia came into being 2 years past. And that you, Sir Lancelot, were captain of the Holy Knights. Is the Saint King so brazen as to cast out the very men who placed him upon the throne? I, too, have heard tell of this diviner, but I am not he. Lodis plagues us with the Dark Knights, Lothlorien. How do we know that you are not some new menace visited upon Valeria? If new Zenobia does not seek to usurp, I would have your proof.
Your Grace, these holy knights risked their own lives to win your freedom.
A man can claim knighthood only when he serves a worthy lord. It is for such a man that we seek.
I have your word, then, and its proof shall be in your deeds. You sought a reward. You shall have it, and employment besides. I would have you train our Wallister loyals as guards and soldiers here in Almorica.
As you wish.
Now, Denham, your father was an Abuna in Goliath, was he not? I met him myself once. A wise man, Abuna Prancet. What happened in Goliath was a tragedy.
Please, Your Grace, you must avenge our father. No,
Oh no.
all the people of Goliath.
Yet the enemy before us is Galgastan. They must come first. And for that, I will need knights.
Knights such as yourselves. Will you join my table at Almorica?
Us? Knights?
As young heroes of Wallister, you will serve as a shining example to your clansmen. I would have you become knights in my direct service. Well, what say you?
Of course. I mean, as you wish, Your Grace. I know Denham's with me on this.
Excellent. Now, if you are to be a knightly order, you will require a name.
Ooh. Oh, man. Oh, good.
Oh, well, you know, thank goodness. The Lampshade Factory, because we're talking about Goylat.
I usually name mine Ephemeral or Iblis. So.
Normally I name mine Risky Coffee.
Ah, yeah, I remember. Grand Knight's Castle won't fit. Oh,
I'd just do a Risky Coffee.
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, well. Oh, my company? Let's see.
What do you think?
Let's just keep screenshots.
Yes, a fine name. You'll go far, I'm certain. I have much for you to do. Your first task takes you to the town of Chrysaro, to the southwest. The captain of my knights, Sir Leonar, has gone there in pursuit of the former overseer of this castle, a necromancer named Nibeth. Truth be told, he's having a harder time of it than was expected. You'll be going to Chrysaro to aid him. Understood? Now before you leave, you'll want to fill your ranks with soldiers from Almorica and purchase such gear as you'll require. I expect you have little in way of coin, so I'm giving you 30,000 goth from the treasury,
So
and a
it's
few
good
of my
idea
own knights
get,
to serve under you.
Extra units here, too.
You can count on us, Your Grace.
I think it's
We
funny,
won't
wasn't
let you
there
down.
Then
the
may
guy
victory
out
and
front
glory
said, like,
await
oh, there's
you,
a
young
purse of
heroes
2,000
of
goth
Wallister.
on his head. This dude gives us 30,000.
Well, you are from Goylat.
You've led us to gainful employ after all. My thanks.
No, it is I who should thank you.
Oh, yeah, your favorite.
You're off to aid one of the Duke's men.
It's everybody's favorite.
I regret we cannot join
No.
you.
Yeah,
Above all
Ravnus,
else,
come on.
stay alive.
I like Olivia.
Win or lose, while there's life, there's hope.
No, come on, Olivia, she's a healer.
Yeah,
I'll try to remember that.
Yeah,
Best
kind
not
of getting
forget,
swayed there.
the dead get
Yeah,
no second chances.
Yeah, I
Both
don't need
were
that
our
in my
aim.
party.
There are swifter ways to go about it than soldiery.
We need knights on the front
We
line. She
fight
uses a little
to live.
spear.
True enough. Still, do not needlessly
Yeah, a little
seek
bit.
out danger. Enough will find you as it is.
Of course.
You are the heroes of Goliath, are you not? I must thank you for saving His Grace the Duke. Indeed, accept my thanks on behalf of us all.
And you are?
Ravnus Loxarian, a knight in service of the Duke. I would ride to Leonar's aid myself, but His Grace has other need of me. I fear the task falls to you.
No need of fear, friend. We took back this castle, didn't we?
In a manner of speaking, I suppose.
And what manner would that be?
She and her fellow knights drew off the garrison defending the castle. Else, we would not have succeeded.
If it were not for the sacrifice of others, we would be no heroes of Goliath now.
Make no mistake, I have high hopes for you. We must unite the people behind us if we are to put an end to this endless war. Word of your heroics emboldens them.
Then you hold us up as heroes to serve some stratagem, is that it?
If you do not like it, give truth to the lie. Write your own fate on the battlefield.
May fate smile on us both, Dame Ravnus.
His Grace provided you with war funds, yes? Remember, they do no good sitting in your coffers. Arms, spells, provisions. Even a single magic ring can mean the difference between victory and defeat.
She thinks highly of herself. I pray we are not near when she falls from such height.
Oh yeah.
She's turning
I
green.
love the little look. Take all their equipment. Oh. I never even bother. I guess you could. Yeah, it doesn't count. There you go.
I know who that is.
Oh, she's here. No, yeah.
Yeah, I think you want a lot of 40s, don't you?
All 40s. Yeah, it's good. Am I lawful? Yeah, I'll be lawful. I don't really mind. What's the first sword skill we get? Element? Ice. Go for ice. Swap to light later.
Just give the word. You sure? Done. Just give the word. Just give the word.
Yeah, it works.
Just give the word. Just give the word.
Hey, you can make me one.
Ah,
Yeah, I'll be a Fusilier. Archer or something. Yeah, that works. It is the best.
Uh-huh.
That's pretty good.
you sure?
Make me some tickles.
You sure? Ah. You sure?
Just give the word. At your service.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
Just give the word. You sure? Thank you. Come again.
I think we got some in the first fight. Perfect. We got 3. Think so. Bows, they're better. The crossbows hit harder. Yeah, but you can angle the bows. Shoot, I get this stuff. You know, you can throw over walls. Yeah, boulders. If you recruit a dragon or something.
Be
Still got plenty of money.
Come on.
There we go. Yeah, just take her spells and shit. Alright, you would keep them anyways. So yeah.
Oh.
See, now we remembered why we always kick them.
What do you say?
Dion!
What do you say? Come on.
one of the best starting units for sure. Oh, saving over your file.
At this point, we just do some repetitive training to increase the party members' levels. Some of them will be leveled as warriors before we change their classes to what we want them to be, and that's just so they have some extra HP, because stats grow differently between classes.
Ooh. Yeah, you can go a little above it, but 3 just makes you even with the starting units. It's pretty good. I like the what's the sword one that poisons them? Yeah, because it does a lot of damage, and then yeah, it's nice. Yeah. Get another level or so. That's fine. A little tankier. She'll have some good heals though. Well, when she procs the Mother's Blessing, that's real nice.
Well,
might as well.
Come
Yeah. I think it should be cause. You got parried one too many times. Yeah. All but one. Yeah. Actually, if you want to drop Zeke out and put Cause back in just so he can level to become priest or whatever. Yeah. Good thing we scouted. Oh, yeah.
Wallister rebels? Here? Then Almorica has fallen for true. Reinforcements for their kinsmen we've pinned down in Chrysaro. Make peace with the light, Wallister swine! Today you die!
Man, he needs to clear his throat. Oh, yeah.
You looked a
This is when he
lonely lot.
joins us.
Thought I might join you.
It's really
I
fucking
am
strong.
Cannabis. Step forward and meet your fate, dogs.
This is a Wallister fight. We need no help from you.
Stubborn as ever, eh? How did one so young grow so thick of skull?
Thick! I'll give you thick!
Ow! Not the wings!
Vice, control yourself.
Yeah, they die, they die. That's how it is on like the older tactics games. Like some of the newer ones have features like this, like Fire Emblem. The older Fire Emblems I played would be like Fire Emblem 7 for the GBA was you know, they die, they're dead, like they're gone for the rest of the game, and they were all special characters too. So, which I liked. You know, it made you really focus. I think my first playthrough of Fire Emblem when I was a kid, I
Today
played
we
that.
fight for Wallister honor. But where does it lead?
Everybody
What's the
but
matter?
the main characters
Lose
were
your
dead by
nerve?
the end of the game.
Or has the nagging of your pacifist
I could not
sister
beat the final
unmanned you?
boss.
Always hiding behind her skirts.
Thick of skull and a bully besides.
That's enough squawking out of you, Birdman.
Better a bird than a brute.
Ugh, you're not men. You're children.
Let me tell you a thing or two about battle, Dinham. Clear the wax from your ears and listen. The key is to divide and conquer. Whether you face a fearsome giant or a timid dormouse, that's the way it's done. Focus your attacks on one enemy at a time, and you'll emerge the victor.
It is really good advice. I think the only real exception is if you're using like knights to stall a couple of units with their what you call a passive, the thing that stops them from passing. Yeah, yeah.
Denham, Sibyls and mages cannot withstand the withering attacks of the front lines. Keep us in the back, where we can support our warriors from afar. Be mindful of the enemy's position, and bring us no closer than need be. Use a bird's eye view if you're unsure of the distance.
Yeah, it slows them down unnecessarily. Cost got blocked again. Man.
One more piece of advice.
Yeah.
Then. If you come across a blue card on the field, be sure to pick it up. These can provide a boon to aid you for the rest of the battle. Stronger attacks, more critical strikes, and the like. But a single unit can only benefit from 4 of these boons at once, so mind who you give them to. Oh, and keep away from the red cards. These will wipe out any boons you've already picked up. You might want to try knocking your enemies into those. Green cards raise a unit's core attributes, and the best part is they keep the bonus even after the battle ends. Take a close look at each card before someone picks it up to gauge its effect. There are many kinds, and it doesn't pay to go wasting them on the wrong soldier.
Ooh. Nice. Yeah. I never really pay attention to those, to be honest. Yeah, if I'm trying to, like, unlock everything. Right.
No place to die. This...
There have been multiple fights where I barely got through when I was doing my no incapacitation challenge. just by barely killing the boss, like ignoring everything else. Yeah, you can be like a little over leveled for things.
Good day. Well, well, take a look around. Great Father! Ne'er have I seen such an undead throng. That necromancer uses men's souls for sport. Sleep, souls. Embrace the waiting Everworld. Impossible! My exorcism has failed! Perhaps the corpses must be stilled before the soul can be put to rest. I've forgotten much in the quarter century that's passed since I last faced the undead. But listen to me, making excuses. Wait for me, Leonard. All I need do is hold out till reinforcements arrive. There, our liberators! Great Father, smile upon us this day.
Perhaps he merely bares his teeth at you, old man. The sleep has already taken your friends. And no common sleep. They descend the sepulchral stairs toward death. When they wake, it will be as unliving horrors. We only need hold until Master Nybeth's return. Give them not an inch, and show them no quarter.
Yeah, because of the I didn't bring exorcism in. Yeah, I said it really messed me up because I didn't bring exorcism. Yeah. Super effective. It would be cool if the weather impacted it. Does it? It doesn't rain that often, so I've never paid attention. Okay. Ooh. Damn. Ooh. That's okay, 3 turns. Ooh. Steamrolling them.
Where is Master Nybeth? What is keeping him?
Yeah, I'll probably get it. Yeah. Spev? Oh. Nice. Didn't anybody ever make a mod to remove these blue and red cards? Because I'd be real happy if they did. Yeah. It just seems so unnecessary. Yeah. It just makes the map look super cluttered. I do think that they beefed up some of the bosses, though, by just giving them cards to start with. So if the mod removes it, hopefully it like rebalances them. Nice. It might have been randomized a bit, but you do have a lot of exorcism too, so maybe you're just used to them respawning. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Pretty good. Too bad they fall off later. I think this chick hits pretty hard, so you have to be ready to heal. Ooh, speaking of hitting hard, dang. Yeah, he does. Lester's got a couple of hard hits in, though. She would live. Ah. Just keep throwing stones. Yeah, it's got 2 HP. It's not a stone. Oh, yeah. Let's go. Yeah, you gotta back up a couple. Yeah, like maybe one more.
Master Nibeth, even in death would I have served you.
They did a lot of that in this game. There's a lot of connected characters and plots. Probably start with the priest. There you go, finally capped out.
My thanks to you, Denham. You saved my life. And my apologies to you, Abuna. Such is our reward for striking blind. Already I've lost too many of the Duke's men. I know not how I shall face him.
I am thankful that you, at least, still live. The Great Father favors us.
As he is surely displeased by the trespasses of this Nibeth, the sorcerer of the foulest sort.
Yes, Nibeth. He lies hidden in a rotting fastness beyond the town. Odd. With his men left at Almorica, I'd have thought him bound for Caritini. Or could he be scheming?
I want his head, whatever it may be plotting. I will not return to the Duke empty-handed.
You mean to take the fastness with these numbers? Should we not withdraw and regroup?
Were it only myself and the remnants of my men, I would find retreat more palatable. But do not forget our new allies.
I have not. Yet be mindful of the Galgastani threat. Why, they might attack Almorica at any moment.
As I see it, we would not have the luxury of choice were it not for the heroes of Goliath.
Yes, yes, of course. Advance or retreat. The decision is rightfully Denham's.
Voltaire, Sarah, I know you'll not object.
Then it's settled. We are yours to command.
He does. I was just gonna say, he has a really sick voice. They did a good job with him. Oh, you just hit the cap and now it went up to 8. Yeah, we don't need him. Unrelated to Tactics Ogre, but whenever you do play Final Fantasy Tactics, some of the generic units are needed to unlock certain things. Like one of the knights that comes with one of the actual named female units that you get, they'll like recognize her birthday and give her an item or something like that. Yeah. I don't think any generics do anything in this game. There you go. Oh, it depends. Are you going to jump right into the battle? Okay. Alright. Yeah, because we can do a little bit before that.
Leonard has told me of the battle. You have served me well. I hope you continue to do so. You are to accompany Leonard to Fidok Castle, a Bakram holding.
Phydark Castle, where the Dark Knights are garrisoned. Why there?
I want you to forge a treaty of non-interference before the real fighting with Golgastan begins. Not with the Bakram, mind you, but with the Dark Knights of Lodis. We cannot have them hounding our flank while we are occupied with Golgastan.
But, Your Grace, it was the Bakram who brought on this war. Our parents died on Loslorian swords. Had they not aided the Bakram, how much suffering might we have been spared?
None know this better than I, Kashua. But consider what would happen were we to face such a foe in open battle. They would crush us. The Bakram people, overfed swine that they are no threat. Ah, but the Dark Knights, there is a foe to be feared. Which is why we must swear our allegiance to Lodis and ensure that they are no foe of ours.
So, Your Grace means to bend the knee to Lodis?
Tread carefully, Vice. I have told you, we are of one mind on this. I know the devil's bargain we make with Lodis. But it's only until we can deal with Golgastan and Balbatos. With the Dark Knights at bay, those opportunists in the Golgastani camp clamoring for war will fall silent. There's our chance. Once Balbatos is dead and buried, only then do we turn to strike the Bakram. What does our holy knight make of this? The Zenobian throne has no designs on Valeria. No Lodis they. Surely then King Tristan would not object to a treaty of non-interference. A gesture of support for our burgeoning state. Ah, but I forget, this has no bearing on you, Sir Lancelot. Forgive me. Well, the sooner you and Leonar have left for Phydark, the better. A purse of 5,000 Goths should help you see to your needs. Not have you depart unprepared.
Finally. The Duke's got a pretty good voice actor, too. He'll be fine. He'll hide in the back. That could help. Yeah. That's fine. Oh, if only he had one of the escape items, it'd be perfect. I do remember...
War list of forces.
Yeah.
Can't catch a break, can we?
They have us in numbers. Best fall back to Rhyme.
I'd sooner fall into my grave. Are you a son of Golgastan or no?
Talk brave as you like. It won't change our odds. We should rejoin the file.
Amorica falls, and you think
That
the
guy could have made the
sky falls
difference.
with it. There's no place here for cowards. Bring 'em on, I say, for Galgastan!
Yeah. Especially look how scattered they are. I think you can turn the AI on in this fight, right? It's Leonar or whatever makes his move.
Warriors of Galgastan, lay down your arms, and you may yet keep your lives.
I thought to offer you much the same deal, boy. A battle's won with blood, not numbers.
Your cause is hopeless. Why throw your lives away?
Sooner or late, all men meet their end. What good to live in fear of it? I know you're kind, young, always thinking on tomorrow. You might try letting go, drifting with the current.
You think me unprepared for death. I'm not so young as that.
God's beneath us. Why do I even bother?
Yeah, when you stockpile enough goth later, it's not a big deal. So then you can use the auto restock. I usually control like my main guy, I'll put Zeke in there, and then I'll have like 2 other units. So it's hard to say. Definitely don't control the archers, because I hate angling their shots. Wow. Didn't even hurt. Nice. Yeah, this guy stand no chance. Yep. Yeah, they kind of fall off, like, a little bit. But then you get heal 2, and then those fall off, and you get heal 3. That's why the passives are so important for the healers. Yeah. I think Mother's Blessing. I think Mother's Blessing is the one that does double heals. So having that proc is really good. Yeah, they're really versatile. The raw damage isn't amazing, like mid-late game, but their versatility is so amazing. Yep. Yeah, now that the AI takes over. Or you can set a macro for it. It might already be saved, actually, from last time. Yeah. I think I put mine on, like, F1 and F2 and F3. Because remember, like, I think F2 or F3 turns off the built-in speed up. And so we had to react from it. Yeah, but I mean the external speed up. Yeah, there's an option for your hotkeys. That's crazy because it just looks normal to me. Yeah. A little bit, but yeah. That's why I usually run with like 3 healers with the bigger party size. At this level, 2 healers is plenty. Nice. Cause would heal him. Ooh. Dang. Good. Nice. Oh, Flatcher girl. Why run right at them? Yeah. You get the AoE heals, it'll be better. Thought she was gonna melee him. somebody kills their healer. Yeah, I'm remembering when on my last playthrough, I would occasionally disable the AI and control my healers to, like, target heal somebody when I had to. This needs to happen sometimes. Nice. Nice. I do love the pincer stuff. He's a cake.
At least, oh, no peace in death.
There we go. Yep. Yeah. That's a lot of stuff that you got done. Oh yeah, we got most of our friends in here. Yeah. Yeah, just cut it right after that. I'm not doing an outro.